If you are running your own practice, one of the biggest question is, should I be an LLC or should I be an S-Corp? It is an important decision because it affects your taxes and how you pay yourself and even your ability to grow your practice. But let me help you keep it simple on this. An LLC, or also called limited liability company, it is the most common starting point of the business, and it gives you legal protection. It keeps your assets separately, and it's flexible and super easy to set it up. And by default, the IRS taxes your LLC like a sole proprietor if you are the only owner, or like a partnership if you have multiple owners. But here's the downside. All of your profit is subject to self-employment tax that is about 15.3% on top of your income tax. Now, let's talk about an S-Corp. An S-Corp is not a separate company. It is a tax election you make with the IRS. With an S-Corp, you're required to pay yourself a reasonable salary. That salary is subject to payroll tax. But here's the key. Any profit left over after the salary, you can take it as a distribution, and distribution are not subject to self-employment tax, and that is where you can save thousands of dollars each year once the practice is consistently profitable. So your next question would be, how do I know when to switch to an S-Corp, right? A common rule of thumb is that once your profit is around 60 to 80,000 or more per year, that is when an S-Corp often start to make sense. And if you make less than 60,000, the cost of payroll, accounting, and extra tax filing can eat up the benefit of it. And a couple quick caution here. You can pay yourself a reasonable salary. The IRS look for this. Running an S-Corp also means more paperwork and more bookkeeping work. And depending on your state, there may be a little extra fee on all taxes. That is why you don't want to jump too early into an S-Corp. And the bottom line here is that starting an LLC is simple and flexible. So the way you can think about it is, when your practice is consistently profitable, usually around 60 to 80K mark, you can look to make an election to be an S-Corp to save on taxes. That's the main key. And if you found this information helpful, make sure you subscribe by hitting the subscribe below for more tips on chiropractic taxes, finances, and practice growth. And if you want to dive deeper, grab my free ultimate tax saving checklist for chiropractors at profitbosshq.com, and see you in the next video. Thank you.